Hello?
Hello? There we go. Can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah. Let's hope that we don't get any internet connection issues or anything like that.
Nah, I'm back in the US and I just installed new internet 2 days ago. It's
Okay.
amazing.
Alright, so first thing is, can we see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, uh, NAOPGG, it was Scarlet with 2 R's?
No, with an I instead of an L
Okay.
and an ET.
2 T's
That's
and an
not.
I.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we gonna look at? Let me refresh it as soon as I get there. Refresh, 13 minutes ago. Okay, it should be good. And then we ranked. Alright. Janna? Raka?
Yeah, that
Janna?
one. No, the
Okay.
chicken one.
Alright, Janna.
Yeah, I was going through. It was a drop in like my play. Like the past 2 weeks, I wasn't doing so good, and it took a lot of like thinking about it and looking at myself to figure out what was going on, and a lot of it was mindset, and also I was playing games like they were ARAMs.
You know what happens? Like, you lose a lot of skill when you play ARAMs. Like, I played like 15 of them, and then I joined my friends in a bunch of ranked games, and it's like, what is this?
Yeah, it's like,
Um,
what is laning phase? Would
yeah.
deaths matter? Deaths have an impact? Oh shit, I just died. No,
Yeah.
it was a lot. So, and also like my mindset, like I was always ready to die. Like I was always ready to lose the game. Like I never thought I was going to win, and I
Yeah.
think that really affected my play. So when I made an effort to change that, I actually noticed a difference. So that was good. But yeah, there was a really bad run. But hopefully I'm on the up and up.
As
It didn't.
Janna, like, I'm an enthusiast for Janna, one of my top supports. I don't know if you see my match history, but like, it's the most like it literally, it's just a win champ. It's a win style champion. Like, you use it in high elo because your AD carry is good, and then you just keep them alive so you make them better. And it's not very relevant in low elo unless you have like a Smurf or something.
I
So
think this is like my third game with her. I just thought to try it since things weren't really
yeah,
working.
she's one of the most optimal supports when it comes to defense. She is a linear defense support. So she has one way to play, and it's only defense. If you're moving yourself to the front line, you have to have an extremely good reason to move her into the front line. Otherwise, she should always be in the back line to defend Lucian, or any of your backline mages or carries. You can also, see if I hide this button. Okay, you can also when an AD carry has mobility like Lucian, you're going to be moving a lot, but you should be relatively parallel to him in positioning when it comes to late game scenarios. So you shouldn't be like walking up to the front line, like diving with Vi kind of stuff. You can initially shield the Vi, and then let her do her thing, let her live long. Hopefully she doesn't build damage. She builds tank, so she becomes tankier if you shield her. Otherwise, she'd be shielding Lucian almost all times.
Okay.
Alright, so level 1, you took Tornado, and that already started off with some problems.
I
Uh,
clicked it on because I thought I was in an ARAM.
yeah, whoops. So
Yeah, I meant to take shield.
taking Tornado will actually skewer the laning. Actually, if you play it right, you can get a level 2 power spike early. Okay, so what you wanted to do here was hit the minions. Because if you knock up the minions, that allows you to push a little bit faster. I
Okay.
mean, it's not really good to take the spell, but since you did already, you have to adapt to what you did on accident. So
Okay.
what you would do is you would push the first two waves by knocking them up constantly, and by doing so, when you knock them up, those minions can't attack, which means that your minions will have higher HP, which means that it's harder for the opponent to last hit them. Nice. So you guys are going to be in trouble because you can't protect your AD carry. This is bad. They hit power spike level 2 so quickly. Now you guys hit it. Yeah. And you do max shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I swear to God, if you max the Q, you're crazy.
No. I mean, I am, but no.
It turns out that actually maxing W versus Q second is a very hot topic for debate. But I personally go with maxing Q second always, because um when you're up against divers, you would max Q second because you're able to Q more. W is just for slow, but you won't always have you won't always be in range to slow. So I didn't realize that. So that's a tip if you max Q second versus W second if you're always debating. Their team has triple divers. Actually, they have a lot of divers. I would max Q second in this comp to knock back volley, to knock up Diana, to knock up Echo. Laning phase is very straightforward. Thing is, you're controlling the bush, that's great, but what I want you to do instead is, can I pause this? Yeah. You should actually be walking up here, simply to drive them away a little bit further. While controlling the bush is great, if your AD carry steps out of bounds like he's doing so right here, you're going to be farther away from him.
Okay.
And in which case, you won't be able to punish or defend your AD carry properly. He's dashing forward, that's kind of awkward. Because knowing he just took a major trade that was very poor on his part, he can't be doing that. Like you notice how these two are standing close together. They feel like more of a threat as a duo than standing alone. Also try not to hold on to your tornadoes for too long. This is awkward. He's gonna die. Try not to hold on to your tornadoes for too long. Like you should do. You should try to get up close. Like I said, that's why I had you. I requested you move up here, like earlier, instead of being in the bush, because the farther you are away, the longer you have to wait for your tornado to charge to get into the distance, whereas you could just walk up and press Q right away.
Okay.
It's a lot easier, because instant Qs are a lot easier than, like, channeled Qs. Because
Yeah,
channeled
I was
Qs, you
feeling
really have
that.
to think, like, alright, they're gonna go now, so I'm gonna charge it now. It'll take forever to get used to it, and it's not as fun. Okay, so itemization, you bought, okay, whatever you purchase is fine right here. You just buy based on your gold. You can choose the Frostfang if you wanted to, but you don't have to. Instead, this is actually pretty optimal. Rushing the Sightstone as soon as possible is absolutely critical on a Janna support because you're very fast once you have boots of mobility. And by having boots of mobility, you'll be able to walk around and plant some damn wards. You probably should be building Eye of the Watchers. If not Eye of the Watchers, you go Frostfang, Ruby Sightstone. Depends on how this game will go. I think that the best way to go would be going Locket, hold on. Yeah, Locket, Eye of the Watchers, Mikhail's, Frozen Heart.
Okay.
That would give you so much cooldown though. You have to drop one of them. I think Mikhail's would be least effective. So Mikhail's is
I
like a
think.
last priority, but it's gonna take too long because you wanna see how their team comp is. You notice that they have an Echo Diana, that's 2 magic damage. Instantly, you already have to build a Locket. They have a Tristana
Mhm.
on their team, and their Volibear kind of relies on auto attacks. Therefore, Frozen Heart. Eye of the Watchers is a must. 20 plus 10 from Locket would make 30, plus 10 from Eye of the Watchers would make 40. With your masteries, you'll have 45% CBR. Uh, Let me watch this again. Lol. Alright, that's fine. Rip you though. Wait, the hero we need. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna watch this again. Cause so he goes in, when he goes in like this, you should react and be ready to shield him because he has to get off as much damage as possible. Your shield isn't just a shield, it buffs AD. So knowing that it buffs AD, you would give him damage boost, and while the shield is active, the damage boost remains on him. So if he has a shield the entire time, he will constantly have that buff until his shield breaks. He gets hooked here. It's fine if you do a reactive shield here too, because now he's playing defensively. What you should do is you should tornado immediately, yeah. Try to walk up here to stay parallel and then do a double knockup, because that way Nautilus won't be able to get an extra auto or two off, which can make the difference between life and death.
Okay.
And then here is also a scenario in which you're not even supposed to fight as a duo, it's more on Lucian's decision. Most of your decisions are just going to be dependent on how it's going to be dependent on how would you say it? How your AD carry plays it and how you react defensively. Because you cannot just walk up and initiate and make a play as Janna unless unless they overstep super fucking hard. It just doesn't work like that. So for here, I mean, it's really straightforward that if he made a play so poorly, all you can do is defend him to the best of your ability. You can't, of course, have hard CC that guarantees that you defend him like every single time. Like your knock up double knocks up, that's great, but will he be able to run away? The answer is no. So right here, flash is great. This is really awkward. I can't believe they tanked for so long. He dies. She dies. You shield yourself. Alright. With this much gold, you got about, let's say, I want to say 600, so that's Sightstone. Yeah, with the inventory, that's Sightstone and the Frost Fang. Fuck, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of fucking gold. It's not even first blood either. That's just a lot of money. Alright. So Sightstone into Frostfang into Sweeper, and you should have leftover for Potion. Yeah. You had a Potion ticking, that's great. So most of this again is on your 80 carry playing. If you get ahead with items, don't build Dark Seal into Soul Stealer unless you're like unless you know that you cannot die that entire game. It's a over snowball confident item. If you're like, let's say I get 3 assists in a row, I'm like, alright, I'm building Dark Seal. After that, I'll play even more defensive and like stack up and build Soul Stealer and again play defensive. Jannas usually don't die, so my average stats are usually higher because in high-elo it's just brutal. Like it's harder not to die, but like when you're ahead, it's obviously easier not to die because you're always invincible. If it's even, it's harder. Okay? Wait, why are they playing so defensive? It's not, Lucian's not even ahead, it's you.
I don't know, it was their mindset.
Back up once your shield's on cooldown. Because it's not gonna be up for like 5 whole seconds. And don't shield him if he has nothing to hit. He wants to you want to maximize the shield's damage output too. By the buff that you give it, because if you just shield him willy-nilly, because right there he wasn't gonna. If you see him cast a spell, then you would shield him, but like if he just walks up, don't shield him, because it's a waste of your mana. See, like this is fine, because you're giving him a damage buff, but you're doing it a lot. Like that's the 3rd time you're shielding like basically off cooldown. You're gonna do it again. Don't do it again. Don't shield him. Okay, good. Now you would shield him. Okay, never mind. Don't do it. Cause like he starts walking up, looking like he's gonna harass. You want to do that. You want to drop the shield. It's just like by the way he's playing. Oh my god. Oh my god, this fucking guy. Like he has to back off as soon as the wave dies. He's fucking. Don't do this. Oh my god, double knock up. That's fine. Shield the Lucian yourself.
Yeah.
That's fine. Keep the heal up. Okay, he's out of the heal. Stay out of the heal. The bomb explodes. He shields up in 2. You guys can't fight. He's out of mana. And you're at 50%. Yeah, you shouldn't shield yourself unless you're actually alone. I rarely ever shield myself.
I don't know where that logic came in. I don't know if it was a misclick or if I was like, oh, shield myself. But yeah, I did it a few times in that game.
I don't ever misclick. I rarely misclick myself because like if I ever want to shield myself, I press Alt E that's self cast. So
yeah,
I make it evident that I am actually casting it on myself. Like I will like kind of announce it. Like I'll even announce it if it's voice comms. I'm shielding myself.
That's smart.
And you shouldn't be behind you. Nice. That's a reactive shield. That's good. Double knockup. That's good. The W, we just place it on whoever. It doesn't matter. Most notably, place it on Not because he's the one. He's a Titan. He's the one who's gonna get close. He needs to be close enough to auto attack, you know, to do the thing. And you don't need to be behind your 80 carry all the time. That's not how Janna works. Like, you got to move up so that he can move up. But you can't move too far up because if he moves too far up, you guys overstep, and when you overstep, Tristana punishes you for it, or Nautilus punishes you for it. So don't be behind him. Don't be too far in front of them. Just be like parallel. Like this is parallel right here. Now you're behind him. Okay, lol. Nice double knockup every time. I like it. And you kind of don't think about it, like you just kind of have to do it eventually. Like you just see like, okay, they're standing, because the enemy will also likely, they have to stand parallel to each other too, because that's how like attacking formation works basically. So if you toss a tornado and like hit them both every single time, you're doing something right. This is easy. Get into the bush, nice. Why'd you flash out of the bush? You're retarded. Okay.
That was an auto attack.
It's fine.
On accident.
No, it's fine. It's just like
I
It happens to me a lot too. I throw the Q-tip and then it's like, wait, no.
Mm-hmm. You do more damage than I expected. The best is the Nami W steals. Sorry.
It's like it's bouncing in between. It's like, oh hey, oops, well. Or the bubble steals. I don't know how that happens. Or the tidal weights. It's like abilities that just don't deal damage. Just deal damage. Like, you ever steal with a Q? That's hilarious. Are you building Locket? Because this regrowth pendant is an awkward build. I would have just optimized for a pink ward.
Yeah, I think I was like intending to build for a Locket, and then I think I changed my build path.
Yeah, it's the right idea to
did a
stay
Locket
on the
later
build.
on.
Your building Locket was completely correct. It's just regrowth pendant doesn't really provide anything helpful for you. Like it just gives you extra health regen. That's great, but like you don't need that in the laning phase because we're about to end that laning phase very soon.
Okay.
In terms of
I might have
gold,
gone
I
straight
mean,
Locket,
you're
I can't
supposed to
remember.
buy on gold. That's the term for it. Nice tornado. That's fine. You're supposed to buy on gold, yes, but you can't buy on gold when there is like really that item doesn't really effectively get you anything, get you anywhere. So I would have just left it there. The pink ward's fine though.
I shielded myself there on accident again. I'll have to start doing that alt self-cast.
I don't
mean,
cast it on
not the
myself.
alt.
Like I would E on myself. Like that is a mistake. Like if I ever cast a spell on myself, it would have to be Alt E, or Alt whatever the name of it. Like if Q was a shield, I would do Alt Q. I don't know, but if it's not on me, then I'll never click myself. I never have my mouse around. You never want to have your mouse around yourself if you want to smart cast your shield. Okay. Okay. All right. Dank flash right there, mate.
Yeah, it's so it's a new keyboard, and my ping and my flash, I tend to sometimes click the
Wait, do you ping using the G button?
the V, which is right below my
What is the
F.
V button for? The V button should
My
be for retreat, right?
I was pinging something to someone. I don't remember what, but
Oh.
instead of clicking V, I clicked F.
Do
so
you
I
do you
flashed.
alt left? Do you alt click them in order to ping? Like alt click, alt click, alt click,
No.
alt click.
I just V and then like swing it to whichever direction's better.
Nice heal. Okay, you have exhaust? You don't. You're already exhausted. That's fine. You're gone. So both of y'all are gone. Your warding is proper. It's just right here. Oh my god. Wow, that flash would have been really nice right there. I would max Q second. But anyway, what I would do is when it comes to pings, there's a command. It's just alt, and you would left click. So that's a lot quicker because it's just by your thumb instead of messing up like that. And for retreat pinging is control and you click. So control ping is back, and alt ping is just a wide regular ping ping ping.
Ah.
So the usage of alt is very. The usage of alt is actually really important too, because alt E is self cast. Alt you can also do alt pinging, and then I changed my key bindings. Instead of the high pitched ping, I would have like a low pitched ping. The danger icon, like you know the alt, and then you like select the smart pings. You would go up, right? Instead of and it has that exclamation mark. I would have that bound to control back instead. So instead of the high pitch ping, you hear me do danger, and with the on my way ping, I have that bounded on one of my mouse buttons on the left. So I just tap that on my mouse.
Okay.
Wouldn't work if I played on a different mouse.
No.
So if I'm playing live somewhere else and they provide different mouses, I hate it because I'm like, can't do anything. My missing ping is also part on the other part. Like that danger ping right there, that was pinged at Baron, even though you wouldn't be able to see it, because it's on the other person's team. I would make that sound on a mouse button. I recommend doing that because it's just quicker, because you just have to tap part of your thumb and then click a few. Oh shit. Okay, so this is just pretty much straightforward. Okay, that's fine. Shield preemptively, you don't know if it's gonna hit or not, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with what you just did right there. Okay, that is kind of awkward. Alright, careful on the Qs, because if they jump on you right now, is gonna be awkward. One sec. Wait, can I pause? Yes, I can. I wanted to look at your gold. Oh wow, look at that. Oh right, because right. Oh my God, yeah. Okay.
Sup.
Let me just invite this person to the call. He's gonna be my next client. It's just that I wanted him to mute the mic, and then he wanted to see the session because like I kept rescheduling with him, and it's kind of awkward. Anyway,
Mhm.
wonder if we can share screen with 3 people.
Yeah,
All
you
right. Anyway,
can.
you can still see the screen until he accepts it, right? And then one thing is looking at this gold wise, being 500 behind is probably why did he go Zeal? And why doesn't he have boots? Is he? Oh wait, no, this is Trist. She's probably she's rushing Runeans. Okay. Um, well, she has no boots. I would have recommended her buy boots. Lucian's just buying on gold right now, and that's the most optimal thing that you can do when it comes to being behind. As soon as possible, he should be backing and buying a crit. No, no, that's Ghostblade. He should just buy his Ghostblade. Fuck. That's how he should say it, not crit cloak. Okay. So nice. He's in a dangerous position. Shield him. Nice. Clear the wave. Focus the wave. CS wise, he's not that far down. So keeping up the CS count is all you need to do. Just sitting back and chilling like this. And as for your items, for your support items, oh yeah, crystalline bracer. Yeah, that's fine. Um,
Yeah, I was going lock then.
yeah, yeah. It's just the regrowth pendant first is really awkward. Cause
What do you recommend instead?
uh, well, instead of choosing the regrowth pendant, I would have chosen nothing. Just leaving it as is, to be honest, because then I would just save gold for my null magic mantle or ruby crystal. Good. Let him heal. Let him heal. Let him heal. All right, that's fine. If he decides to continuously go in when both of you guys are out of mana, you should be careful. Now that we have this availability as an option because the game's implemented it, you can ping your mana. So ping your mana, tell them you're at like what? You're at like 25% right now. Or you can also ping your gold, maybe you have something to buy. You do have something to buy. You know? I would recommend you stay here and wait for your Aegis. It should be 800 something, 800, 850. So it's only 100 more gold, so that's about another wave or two, and you're fine. He could do it. He could wait too, but just be careful not to get ganked. You see Diana already coming down, so and there's even pings about it going up. So that bush is warded. You guys are fine. You don't have ult for 75 seconds. You do have shield and you have knockup. Don't shield the tower. Oh god. Oh my god. So there's a button that's it's called tilde. It's target champions only. You'd want to save your shield for that too. Shielding the tower there makes it actually really hard for your Lucian to last it because like the numbers wise it's really awkward. Like the cannon minion will die sooner. The mage minions require 1 auto and it's just not good for the
Does
80k.
it
Oh my god.
does it give the tower more damage?
It does give the tower more damage. It gives whatever you shield more damage. You can only shield towers or you can shield people. This is really Diana's still Mia. I wouldn't go too far up, but I mean, you've already committed. Diana's.
I did it again.
Oh my
The stupid
god.
keyboard.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. And this is
It's
like
the
off cooldown too, like off the fucking like it just came up.
Yep. No, it's a brand new keyboard. I was used to playing on my Mac, and it's much larger, so I just kept on pressing the wrong buttons.
Christ. Okay.
Christ.
Alright, so other thing I recommend is as soon as, because Diana going Mia and you guys going offensive, I mean, you have backup, sure, but you have to be afraid of the fog of war because, like, while Vi has the area covered, she cannot gank from that far behind. This area right here, you have it warded, but you don't know if she was coming down or not. She was Mia the entire time. Get a tornado off, double knockup, that's fine. You guys are fine. Just clear the wave. He shouldn't be walking that far forward. He could have been killed right there. Tristana was crazy, she would have jumped, but she's not crazy like that. Why is he putting 2 points in his W? What the fuck? Alright. So here you max W. I mean, like, not a lot of people know whether or not you max W or you max Q. It's not taught. But the difference is W gives you a stronger slow and more mobility. individually. Um, that would only be used if the first circumstance of there's no divers on their team has been met. So if there's divers on their team or people that can get to the backline simply because they're super strong or they have a big gap closer, Echo, Volibear, Diana are the main three. And you can kind of count Nautilus, and you can also count Tristana if if you counter W as a form of initiation. You'd max Q because maxing Q gives it a lower cooldown, which means you get more disengages. That's it. I usually almost always max Q whether I'm ahead or I'm behind, simply because in higher elo, I just get nothing but there's always one diver. Like there's always one fucking diver. And even if that diver has like a 3% chance of fucking diving my backline, you want to treat it as an absolute, because if they can dive the backline, they can dive the backline. Like in Halo, all situations are possible. Will this guy flash to kill me? Yeah, he's gonna do it. I'm a flash. Like it's just gonna happen. At low elo, it just doesn't happen. There's a 1% chance that Volibear is gonna dive you. You want to disengage anyway. You have ulti? No, you don't.
No, I had just used it previously. This was really bad of us. See, I shielded the wrong person.
Then Tristana has to jump on you, and then you're dead.
Yeah.
Well, even if you went the same direction, it's fine. And then you don't want to go diving like that for like some stupid bitch that's gonna go like all the way over there. Like if she goes all the way over there, you just shield her, and then you're like, you know what, you're on your own from that point. Because sometimes like they do that like after you protected them. Like what the fuck? What are you gonna do? Like you just saved their life once, now you have to do it again? Like no. Let it go. Like let her go. Don't be baited into. Because Janna's like you have to sit back and make calculated plays, not like follow the leader kind of thing. Because if it could look like you're following the leader in a way, but what you're actually doing is making like a calculated play. You're following him because he's gonna do something right. You shouldn't have followed her because she's going to be a stupid bitch that dives. That's not fun. You know, diving and stuff. I don't think that's fun. You trying to get a ward here? That's a really deep ward. I would have just warded right over here and then just like stood still. I would wait because like there's everyone's Mia. And you always want to be afraid of people when they're Mia. Especially when the dragon's not taken, they want to make a play on this side of the map, maybe ward up Baron, maybe do something in your jungle. If you went any further forward and you had this area completely blacked out, they could have just went back behind you and dived 2v1 or 3v1 or 3v2'd you and Lux. In theory, that could have happened. But it didn't, but it could have. See, right now Diana's Mia, and you know she was just like right there. So you should be careful. She shows herself. Okay, now I know where she is. 4 people are on the map. 1 person's not on the map. It's Volibear. Where could Volibear be? I don't know. Always be asking yourself questions about where they could be. Don't make a decision until you see all 5 of the players, or as most of the players that are relevant on the map. Say Nautilus is Mia. Okay, he's gone. That's no big deal. But like, she shouldn't be clearing her jungle when you've lost all your outer towers, and half the team is Mia. Only 1 person showed for a brief period of time. Now they all showed. Got a tornado. Nice. Ulti. Nice. That's awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it go. Just let it go around this way and just sit here. Let's go here. That's a fine flash. Shield the Lucian. He's the only person that needs to be shielded. That's fine. Good job. It's a decent tornado to stop him. That's fine. But she Zanya's too soon, so she didn't get as much healing. So, also don't be afraid to like if there's nobody within a vicinity to heal, just stop your heal. Like sometimes just R, like just press R just to push them away and run, because that is also an option. You don't need to fully channel it. You know, it's good to channel it if it's in the middle of a team fight and you're getting a heal off, but you don't need to fully channel like every single time.
Yeah, I think because I wasn't. This is like my 3rd game with her maybe. I was pressed R and then I paused and I was like, wait, is she not taking that? Oh, she's not, and then I stopped it.
Yes,
so
yeah.
Familiar with her.
Nice. Sweeper right here, good. You want to finish the locket, by the way.
Yeah, this is where I changed the build path.
Yeah, you never want to have an incomplete locket. Back then it was okay to have an Aegis and a runic bulwark and shit like that, but now it's not. You can't just leave it unfinished, because like the item's shield is actually super good. Like I saved I saved someone's life yesterday super hard with it. It's just hilarious that like how strong even just a tiny locket shield was. we win the game with
Mhm.
it too. It's insane. Um,
So,
so they're gonna siege mid because they're better grouped than you guys are. You need to make picks with Vi. That is the only way you can come back from being behind. While it's only 2 kills down, they have more objectives than you, so therefore you are super far behind. He's retarded. Alright, so shielding the tower is good. Every time they try to hitting the tower, this is fine. It's not like anybody's gonna go in, so keep the shield. Don't keep the shield up constantly. Like just like if they try hitting it, shield it because then like their autos get negated. Because a player could just wait until like because you're blocking minion. Like this is like you're just getting extra. You just kind of just burn mana for no reason right there. Are you gonna do it again?
yeah.
I swear to God, no. Okay, good. Like you can use it
Just
to
to
increase
spite
your
you.
wave. Like right here, you would use it to increase your wave clear ability, but then you'd want to hold on to it because like you don't know if something's gonna happen right now. Like what is Akali plotting? So a little bit of patience too. So you see someone coming up, so you can go up. Okay, you obviously see them here. Knock it back. You can make a play on this. I just like wouldn't recommend you being the one to make the play. Your team can. Oh, this is an awkward tornado. You lost the tornado. Damn.
You saw nothing.
What I would have done is I would have stood in that ward, killed the ward, then if they stood there for like 2 seconds longer, like 2 full seconds, I would have cast a tornado, waited, and then see if you like just ping assist me, and then see if you can make a play off the double knockup. Or
Yeah.
single knockup, whatever. But it's a full channel knockup. Like, the longer the channel of the tornado, the longer the knockup, obviously. So, like, during team fights, I rarely ever do a full channel tornado unless I'm, like, stupid or something. So, what I would do is, because, like, what I would do, again, with maxing Q second, is because you have more tornadoes, I would just be patient, wait for the backline to dive, and just toss Qs, and then shield my AD carry, making sure they're in position to be in shape to dish out as much damage as possible. Okay, here's the teleport. He missed the hook. Shield the Lucian. Shield the... Oh my god.
Yeah.
A lot of this is selfish plays. Oh my god, the echo damage. Shield the Akali, that was good. And then the volley. Oh my god. I think shielding the Lucian there would have been best, to be honest. Like right there, you notice that nobody actually targeted you at all? Like, that's the thing. Like, some kind of Janna complex around here, but like, sometimes whenever in team fights happen, like, they always focus the carry, then they realize that Janna's still alive. Like, nobody ever focuses the fucking Janna. Okay, you finished the login, that's great. Still fine. You need to finish your boots too, but you can't finish your boots until you decide what items you're going to build fully. So, judging by their team comp, I would have decided, I have the Watchers is already at 10%. 40 to hit 40%, you need Frozen Heart, so that's 20 more, so that's 30, and then you get Locket, so 30 and 10 make 40. That being the case, that means your boots should be mobility boots. That way you can get to the battlefield sooner. Of course, being in the battlefield, you won't be able to get a lot of speed, but it's still a great option. Mobility boots are always key, and for having 45% CDR on Janna is just insane. Just having that many tornadoes and that many shields at your disposal. This is too far. Yeah. Don't overstep your limits. Otherwise, someone else is gonna follow up. Let's find shield on Vi. If you have your W, drop it on. Oh my god! What the fuck? That punch. Go to Akali. Go to Akali. Keep going to Akali. Save her. Conserve your... Okay, well, actually, I would have done the same thing, to be honest. Sometimes your W could be used on someone else, like Echo or something. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, nice knockup. Ult. That's awkward as fuck. Shield Dilution. Was he shielded? I can't tell if he was shielded or not. Now, this is the problem with playing Janna without a Mikhail's. Because based on how you build her, like, you're gonna be... If you use your spells wrong, like poorly, the rotation, you're gonna run out of mana every fight, and it's really bad. It's so horrible whenever... I feel the same when I run out of mana on Janna. Frozen Heart is pretty good for that, just having an extra higher base mana, or just getting, like, the Chalice itself individually is still good too. You don't have to finish the Chalice, just sell it later. And, playing it defensive, like when your goal is to protect that Lucian, and I just maybe I missed the shield because like as he was getting out of range of your heal, I think you could have shielded him too, just to make sure
I
that
did
he
shield him.
stays alive. You did?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is like where like my issue with my mindset starts kicking. It's like I was better this game, but like I just when I think that we've lost, it's not that I just like give up, but I don't think. I'm not following things through. I'm just
Oh.
kind of playing mindlessly, which
Yeah.
is not what you want to
Cause
do.
it's like you're not gonna lose until like it's only when it's like 22-7 is when you're gonna lose. Like that's when something is happening. He might be
Yeah.
0-0-7, but like he's still got some CS, he's still got some damage, he's got a power spike, he's still relevant, just not as relevant as their AD carry, but he is still relevant. So if you can shut one person down on their team, then you're gonna be fine. Shield the Akali? Damn. Yeah, never mind. Don't shield the Akali. What is that? What is that rap on? Oh, that's Phantom Dancer. What the fuck? Who built Phantom Dancer? Really, Tristana? You retarded. You built Swiftness Boots and Phantom Dancer? You built Static Shiv and Berserker's Greave because then when you turn on your Q, you're a machine gun. What a... Wow, that is terrible. Oh, there's no tower to shield. Shouldn't overstep then. Oh my god. Oh, y'all are fucked. Oh, never mind. Oh, y'all are still fucked. That's kind of weird. Nice. He has the... He's gonna ult. On top of himself. Oh my god. That's fine. Ulti? Never mind.
I didn't have it.
Yeah, you didn't have it. I didn't see it. When did you ulti earlier? Huh.
When I was being stupid and went into Fog of War.
Oh. Alright, and then this
Yeah.
spells the end of the game, I believe.
Yep.
A lot of this, again, also, yeah, it's partially not your fault because, like, okay, so let's say you didn't give those 3 kills, or didn't take those 3 kills. Lucian would only be, like, 4-8, you know? Like, you'd be 0-3-11. But that wouldn't have changed anything. Janna is a champion that relies solely on the AD carry's mechanics in the elo. So it's not recommended that you play, like, it's recommended that you do know her, yes. It's not recommended that you play her because like you won't be able to play to your fullest potential if you have an AD carry that cannot dodge the simplest of skill shots with mechanics. This bitch Lucian gets hit by like every few hooks. Every now and then he'll dodge, but he'll dodge the wrong way, like he dashed backwards. Now he wasn't punished for it, but if I were Tristana, I would have jumped in because he has no dash. And if he had no flash, well, you're in for a rude awakening. Because if you get an E and then Tristana gets 4 autos off, if Lucian even attempts to dash later on, he's going to get another jump on him. That's fine, you're dead though. See, I would have shielded myself right there. Because I'm about to die. See, that's okay to shield yourself. But other than that, yeah, keep an eye out on not shielding yourself too much unless you're about to die or something. Ardent Sensor's okay. I would rarely recommend it unless like you have an attack speed AD carry. Lucian isn't really an attack speed heavy AD carry. He's more on combo. I would have still chosen Frozen Heart simply because their AD carry is an attack speed AD carry, and you want to deny them that. Someone that would benefit more off of Ardent Sensor would be Karma.
Okay.
Because she has her ult shield is an AoE 5-person shield. You can do it up to 5 obviously, but 5 people getting an attack speed bonus, you maximize your Ardent Sensor's effectiveness like so hard. Whereas one person getting an amplified shield, that doesn't mean much compared to a Karma. Locket, I think, I don't know if it stacks, but Locket also counts too. Yeah, just do whatever you can, and then like you know it's already game. But oh well.
Yeah, that's game.
Yeah. So many times you shield yourself. So many times you need to shield the AD carry. So many times one time you don't shield yourself, you die.
Yeah.
The other time you shield yourself, you live. Oh my god, the reverse tornado, lol. And as for your W, yeah, W and Q, the very simple one is just if they have a diver, just max Q. If they don't have a diver, like let's say they go like all carry comps, like I don't know, they have a fucking Teemo top or some shit, that he can't dive. They have a jungler that can't dive, like Nunu. They have a fucking mid laner that can't dive, like fucking I don't know who's a non-diving mid laner, Gangplank. Like just some mid laners that don't have gap closes and shit. That way you can you just pick up You just pick up your W second, just to catch people. Like you treat it as a catch, not a not a. It's like it's a really selfish idea to max W second now that I think about it, because you're just buffing yourself. Like, yeah, I'm not catchable and I'm slowing them down, but like protecting your AD carry is the #1 priority when you pick Janna. Same thing with Soraka and Karma. But Karma can deal damage, so that's a different story. Lulu is like, she can deal damage a little bit, but she has more CC offensively. So utilizing each champion's kit to their fullest depends on how they're supposed to be played. For instance, Leona can be played defensively or offensively. She just can't be played both, because if you play her offensively and defensively, you're stuck in between. She's a two-dimensional support. Janna is a one-dimensional support. She can only play defense. If you play her offense, you're gonna die. Like, that's just how it works. Like, she doesn't have anything offensive that's reliable. You can miss your Q. You can miss your fucking. You can miss ulting. You miss ult, as in like you ult poorly, and like you push them to the wrong direction, for instance. You know, that kind of stuff. And I don't know if I can say anything else. Itemization is just based on the enemy team comp. See double AP, build locket. See triple AP, build locket in Mikhail's if you have to. See Ardent Sensor isn't really optimal. It's like a last resort, or if you're super far ahead, you're super fed kind of thing. Other than that, you're fine, I guess. Standing parallel to your laner is better than standing behind your laner, because if you stand behind them, they're gonna say like, oh, maybe we should back off, and then you guys are just gonna keep backing up, and it's like, wait, we could go farther up. So then you go back up, and then you overstep. You know, don't overstep, and don't stay too far. Don't be too far ahead of your enemy laner, but also don't be literally behind him all the time. You're not hiding. Your goal is to stand next to him. You don't stand behind him. You stand beside him. And that's all I got.
No, that's good. That's definitely something to go
Janna
off of.
isn't easy, by the way. She's not like a. She is point and click, but she's not just point and click. Like, there's more to it than just like. It's just not recommended that you play it on the elo, because like, you get people that are just like. They're just not. They're not mechanically adept enough to play to make use of Janna 100%. Also put this on 5, not like right here. Put this on 5, and put this right here.
I think. Okay.
That's it.
I think I chose it because like I was realizing, if you look at my KDA and those last ranked games, like I usually have a very low death count, because it's just like I'm more of a passive support and I just keep people alive. And I was trying to change that. I was trying to be more like have more of an impact as a support, and suddenly my KDA was like horrific. Like I just look at all the deaths I have. I'm not with her, but like
see,
look at all the deaths I have in the most recent games.
This is my friend's account, but I use it, and like all my KDAs are pretty low. Like you know it's like they're really high and stuff. But like whenever she plays, she loses, because like it's the same mentality, it's like the same problems. I don't lose on Janna, okay? Like this just doesn't fucking happen. Like I don't get why, like, god damn it, man. But like all the winnings, like you win with Janna because like look at these KDAs, you know, like it's just But then like we also look at how my AD carry plays, and like we're sitting at like right here. I don't know if you can see that, but like I'll zoom in. Oh god, what have I done? But it's a pretty big KDA, you know, like you kind of just know what to protect. She's a micromanage heavy champion. Like you really have to know how to play support in order to play her to her fullest. Of course, like your own individual talent of like being retarded like me, sometimes I'll overstep. That's why I have so many deaths. But yeah.
Yeah, I thought that if I chose a support that was defensive, that I eliminated the possibility that I would just go and try to make plays and die, then maybe I could just help correct my ARAM mentality that I've suddenly developed in my.
Please no.
I don't know. I just sudden drop in skill, and I kind of know where it's at now, and I know what I'm doing wrong. But like, fuck, look at those games.
What is with these numbers? Like, what are these death numbers? Oh my
that's
god.
Bad. Yeah, right. 13, 10, 8. Like, what the hell? Am I just going out there?
Just
and
know
dying,
that like you don't have to kill yourself for your support. Legit. I mean, for your AD carry as a support. Like that is actually one of the things that I noticed that like people tend to do. Like you don't have to put yourself out there. Like if you know it's a bad, like as Janna, you should be sitting far back. That's why you just point and click shield, point and click shield. And then if they die, they're like, well, I did everything I could. Peace, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's
I was
not
hoping
just
she'd
a
help me reverse my recent AWAM mentality
yeah.
habit. Stupid. But, you know,
Nah.
I think it's also my mindset. I'm tilting way too easily. I'm not flaming or anything, but I just, like, I stop paying attention. I start spacing out. I start just, like,
Yeah.
reacting instead of thinking. I just need to stop doing that.
Yeah, she's pretty reactionary too. She's not preemptive as a support.
But look at
You don't make plays.
all
Not
of
until
those
higher elo
losses.
at least. I remember I made a play once, and that was really cool. Where I would like calculate a perfect tornado, and it was pretty cool. But other than that, nothing really spectacular can happen.
Yeah. They didn't demote me, though. I was sitting at negative LP for
Jesus.
4 losses, and they didn't demote me.
Hmm.
I'm not complaining. I'm a bit surprised, but I'm not complaining. So, still silver 1. So.
All right. Let me know if you're gonna play more and if you wanted more, because for this one, it's just more about like decision making, and a lot of it comes down to climbing is proper decision making. You know, you can't
Yeah, I
just.
think only if I do it with someone who I know is a good ADC.
That was when you would
I'll
pick
pick-
Janna in general, just if
Yeah,
they're a good ADC. You can't just pick a
I've
bad
been
ADC.
I've been solo queuing as you suggested, and maybe that's
It's
also
all
why my
bad
mindset's a
ADCs. It's
bit
always
flipped.
bad ADCs. It's
The
always
one
like
game
bad
where you saw
ADCs.
me playing ADC in that mix is I had picked support, and the whole entire like mid was like, "Can I ADC? Or no, can I do like this or that?" And everyone's like, "I'm not comfortable with this." I was like, "Just give me ADC," and then I promptly fed.
All right. You
All right.
we're good then?
Well,
For now at
well,
least.
good. Yeah.
All right.
Keep on working on stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
Thanks a
luck.
bunch, dude. Yeah.
All
You
right.
too.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. Jeff, you here?
Yes.
All right. Give me just 1 second. I'll have to remake the call, okay? Because it's bugging out.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be hopping into another session very, very shortly. So you'll expect another session coming after this one. Thanks for watching this session, though. I will see you guys next time. You can follow me and add me on my Skype right here, Twitter here, to see when my next coaching sessions are available, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.